lot of people are grilling this Memorial Day, but guess what? It's also National Brisket Day. Now, this is something, Amy, I didn't even know.
Listen, if you could smell what we smell right now.
It's not me.
Yeah, no, I know. You always,
If it is you smell great.
you always smell good. 4Rivers is here. Our good friend from 4Rivers to show us some of the tricks to making the perfect brisket, because it is not easy. Let me tell you. Many a brisket has been ruined, right? Because we don't do it right. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here on this Memorial Day with us.
Pleasure.
Okay, so what is the trick, right? Is it about picking the right piece of meat?
You know, it's a beef, so it's
Okay.
just like a steak. You have to start with a good piece of beef if you want it to come out good. Also, you have to age it. You know, I like my steaks aged. We actually we do 2 million pounds of brisket a year, and we age every single one of them for 30 days before it goes on the plate.
So in other words, if you're buying the brisket today, you might be a little late.
Right.
Then it's all about low and slow.
All right.
It took me 18 years to learn how to make this right. Traveling all over the country.
What kind of trial and error then did you go through? 'Cause I got to tell you, my mom does brisket all the time. She lives in California. They do it all the time. I've never done a brisket because I don't know what to do.
It is
scary.
It's by far the hardest piece of meat to smoke.
Is it? Okay.
Oh yeah, everything. Because it's so lean. It's a big muscle. So there's two of them. They sit in the front breastplate of the cow. And they're there to protect the cow, so they're tough. They're like leather. We smoke it for 18 hours to get it to come out like this. Now, there is a version you can do in the oven, you know, and it's actually very popular in the Jewish households, and it comes out nice and moist too. So if you don't have a smoker, you can do it in the oven. But I love that nice hickory. We use 100% hickory, and you get that nice bark on the outside, and then as you slice into it, you can see how nice and juicy it is.
Wow.
So John, if you want to do this at home, should you have a smoker? What do you like as far as the smokers? Because they make electric ones, right? They have like all kinds of different fancy things you can get.
They do. I found, you know, the best one for home use is the green egg.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like a kiln. And that's
the green egg.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like an inch. It's an 1.5 inches thick of ceramic, and it just maintains the heat. So it takes a lot of the guessing out for you. Quite frankly, a lot of the work. The secret about smoking is you have to maintain that constant temperature, and the more variation you have in that, the harder it is to get a consistent product to come out like this.
I gotcha.
So now for summer, we're having some fun with the brisket. You know, that's our #1 item, but we thought we'd spice it up a little bit.
Is this it?
So yes. So I've been traveling to Mexico and putting together. I just came back from Mexico City, as a matter of fact. We're coming out with our barbacoa bowls. Okay, and I love bowls. They're hot right now. You know, and so there's 3 of them. There's a brisket barbacoa, which is this one. I made a chicken tinga, and I made a Nana's sofrito pork.
Ooh,
which is just wonderful. So I brought this for you guys to try today.
Yes, I would love
if you
to
can
try
take a little
Is that why
taste.
these forks are here?
Yes.
Yes. I have them.
Okay, so I want to ask you, a lot of people don't know your backstory about how you got started in the business, and I think it's so fascinating that you actually got started doing this really more for charity. Did you not? Right? You were cooking because everybody's like, John, you're a good cook. You should do this, right?
You like it?
A good cook, a great cook.
Well, thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you. So good. I was in healthcare actually for 20 years. And there's a little girl in our community, and she had cancer. And back in 2005, we did a fundraiser for her at her church. And much to my dismay and surprise, 450 people RSVP'd for it. So we had to pull everything together, and we fed all those people, raised lots of money for this beautiful girl. And I always joked and said, you know, it lit my passion. You know, it reminded me of what I love to do was to cook and to serve other people with it. And a year or two later, I retired from my job as running a healthcare company and started the ministry and started doing it full-time in the garage.
Bless you. That
one
is
thing
so
led to another, and we opened our first one. We have 15 stores now, and we still run it just like a ministry. Most of the money that we make goes right back into the community through our foundation. Matter of fact, right now we're building a big 40-acre farm to feed all the kids in Orange County Public Schools.
Oh, stop.
Right here in town.
Wow, that is so awesome,
That is incredible. And where are you guys at with that? Where's the progress on that?
We just got a wonderful grant from Dr. Phillips Charity. They gave us 40 acres on John Young Parkway. It's part of their packing district, and just a huge blessing that they just handed to us. So we're working now. We're pulling the teams together. Florida Hospital is our partner in it, and we're going to give nutritional food to these beautiful.
Jamie, I know we're
away, and I'm here.
Yes.
Hey, Jamie, how are you?
Awesome,
So glad you're here.
On the lower,
all right,
here. And grab some brisket.
Here, come here. Bring John in too.
Yeah.
Yes, we got
Bring in Brendan.
I know, right? This is so
You
good.
want to try it?
Try that. Try the brisket.
Go ahead.
Try that, and I'll cut some of this up for you.
Go for that big fatty piece right there.
And you guys are open today, by the way, if you don't want to smoke a brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke a brisket today. all the locations are open today, so you can go and enjoy Memorial Day meal there at the restaurants. But thank you so much for being here with us this
Sweet
morning.
spirit. So glad to
Thank
be
you.
by
An amazing
the show
person.
today.
We're so
and we'll
lucky to
see
have
you
him.
guys right here once again on Good Day Extra at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'm here rubbing his back.